Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here, and we're going to be taking out the Tiger II with the 10.5 centimeter KWK L68. This was the most requested tank in my previous video, the Ferdinand, or Hitler's bunker. Hey, what? Whoa, what? What? I did not click that. Oh, it changed up. Okay. Well, that would make sense. Alright, so we've got our ammo set up, and I'm sorry. Look at this camo pattern. That is hilarious. So, I'm not really sure what's up with that white spawn point. What's with everybody doing derpy paint schemes? Is that a Ukrainian paint scheme right there? But anyway, so we're the Germans driving out one of the beastiest tanks of World War II. Unfortunately, however, Tier 5. Russia features Korean War era and 1950s designs, and this is basically the pinnacle of German tanks that we have in the game right now, the Tiger II. So you are at a disadvantage, quite frankly. We had a HE loaded in, but look at the reload time. We have a 10.5 centimeter gun, rather lengthy reload period. I've been penetrated by a ZSU 57 in this thing before, in the sides of the turret. You really only have that front part of the turret, the gun mantlet, and your frontal hull, the sloped part of the armor that are really strong points. All this is just nice surface area where you can get penetrated from the side. Unlike the Soviet T-54 and the IS-4M, which both have rounded turrets, which are extremely good. So if we come across any of them, we're not going to want to shoot at their turrets unless that's the only thing we can. We have an IS-4M flanking up right here. Then I've got a Jagdtiger here. Whoa, friend. So the physics are still strange. We're like, I don't know, it's definitely weird. And I guess we can't flank up too far for exposing our sides. Plus we have this thing captured. Actually, if he goes up, I'll follow. I think he'd be a juicier target. So a Jagdtiger pops someone. Killed one of our T-54s, actually. I don't know. I don't think that's really a good idea. So I'll post up next to this derp dancing Jagdtiger, which looks like he may be on the move. Oh. Gonna have to pull up and engage this IS-4M, who killed our IS-3. No, Panther 2 did, actually. Alright. So we got a hit, but nothing... Didn't really do any damage. We may have to load APCR. I don't want to have to do it. We got T-54s flanking around. Oh my gosh. I'm having an issue lately with, oh yeah, see, I'm just overexposed. That guy's pulling back. Having sex with a rock. We got fortunate there, man. We got pretty fortunate. We're gonna have to pull back, but they're capping now. We gotta repair the tank. Luckily the IS-4M. Alright, we'll repair here. It's not the best spot, but whatever. They'll probably be distracted by the Jagdtiger, who will hopefully kill him. We need more reinforcements over here. It's just me and this Jagd, it looks like. Tank's repaired. Someone's coming up, but I can't really tell who. BaronVonGamez just bit the bullet over there. Wow, someone shot right behind me. That was scary. Alright. See, this is his turret. Target undamaged, man. Oh, and then a Panther comes up. That would have been perfect. So we may have to switch to APCRs. I'm going to try to shoot this guy in the butt. Really? Interesting. That one wasn't a killing blow. Rear of the Panther. Enemy kill assist, we'll take it. Oh, man. Come on. Ground unit destroyed. See, there we go. The sides of the IS-4M and the T-54s, obviously with most tanks, that's where you're going to want to aim, is the sides, right? But it's absolutely essential at this high tier. So someone's going ham on AAA, or SPA, rather. That would be the technical term, jawohl. Okay, what do we have? A bush. Shot at me. Nothing really happened. Oh, T-44. We need some vision or something. Calling the bombers, man. But no one's capping A. Interesting. Alright, there's that T-44. He's hiding. I see, and we don't have the speed or the mobility of the T-44s or T-54s, so, like, me going up to get A by myself is a futile endeavor. Oh, no way. I missed an opportunity right there. Who reloads quicker? Probably. Oh, he's distracted. And I got the front slope of his armor, so as long as he doesn't kill me right here, should get a penetration and a kill. Yeah. You know, you're used to not aiming at the frontal slopes of Russian tanks, you know, unless you have to. But when you're dealing with T-44s and T-54s, that is actually where you want to aim if you're dealing with them from the front. Ground unit destroyed. So, we got a Kugel Blitz up here. I actually haven't played SPA in these kind of rounds. So that Kugel Blitz needs to go and take the cap. And where the tits is everybody? Like, no one's really going for cap, interestingly enough. Actually, it's probably better because I get more gameplay. I actually kind of am critical, personally, of how it seems like a lot of games go relatively quick. See, I'm very exposed right here. I do have a backup for purposes of showing if this one dies, you know, to get another one out. Oh, Twin 30s going after a Yag Tiger. That's pretty funny. Oh, oh, oh. And we got a T-54 moving in. Oh yeah. Oh, he was turning. Enemy kill assist will take it. T-54 took him out. So if we can get up here without getting shot in the side, which is easily our weak stuff, hopefully they'll see the turret. If they are going to shoot and they're going to hit that, one can hope. And we can move in for a cap. We've got a Ukrainian Kugel Blitz. Actually, maybe not going for a cap. This is not the best spot, and this guy's just attracting a lot of attention. Friendly T-54 got taken out by an IS-3, and then ISU-122 rather got taken out by our comrades. No, friend. I want to go that way. You have more mobility. You need to move. Thank you. I feel like that should be tank etiquette. If you're the more maneuverable tank, it's kind of your duty. It is your duty. Oh God, Joseph Stalin too. See, these are tanks we were designed to fight against. Where is he though? Our lower glacis is not the strongest. We'll look at the armor after this. I don't want to cap if we don't have to. What's happening? ISU-122S moving in. Yeah, so as per usual, please let me know which tank you want to see next by responding to my comment. That's kind of how we do it. And I'm a huge fan of this series. Yeah, why cap when you can kill? We're gonna be mobile. I hope that guy doesn't cap. Oh, titty sprinkles. We're definitely out and exposed from the flanks, which are weak. But when you're searching for action, it's just gonna happen. Guy's behind. Oh my goodness. Oh, ooh, we escaped a bomb. fortunately for us. So I'm going to be able to cover my lower glacis here. Alright, I can see his lower glacis. See what this guy's up to. Getting hull down with his rounded turret. I'm very envious of those Soviet rounded turrets. So we're going to fire another one, hopefully hit that lower glacis. Target undamaged. And I'm not getting... Alright, we withstood an IS-3 shot. Could use APCR. Or if I could get a better feel... Alright, good. So I think one more lower glacis shot. And we should have ourselves a nice King Tiger. Nope, he's moving. He's gone. We didn't do enough damage to that. Oh, and we got taken out by the IS-3. Let's see the kill cam. This one probably... Yeah, see, that's scary. That's the strongest part of our armor. You know, and we just get smashed by that IS-3, which is a very, very nice. I think that's the one with the pike on the front of its hull, and we want to go to the... Oh, we can't do that. Anyway, so we're capping. We could move somewhere else. We're going to have to go down this long road. Look at this side traverse rate. The nice thing about it is your turret traverse rate is very quick. You don't have hand crank turrets anymore at this tier. So we don't have to worry about that. And look at this. Poor Tiger H1, man. Also Ukrainian camo. And I think... We've killed 3. One of our compatriots killed 6. Very impressive. But it's more or less done, so actually we'll head this way, see if there's anything over here to shoot at. More than likely no. But it's worth it. These are kind of just the decisions you go through. But I think it's a frustration at tier 5 for most German tankers that due to the historical accuracy design of this game, tier 5 tanks definitely favor the Russians, which is why I think I myself, as a newfound enthusiastic tanker, am very, very excited for American tanks. We're gonna get to see Korean-era American tanks. We're gonna get to see things that were designed specifically to deal with T-54s. You know, IS-4Ms, IS-3s, stuff like that. You know, not the King Tiger. You know, with the 10.5, which was not designed for that. But we'll go over the armor real quick, and I'll show you some of the armor of actually what you'll be going up against, so you can kind of get a feel for how it all goes. So we got 3 kills. Thought we did pretty good. The enemy team just kind of got raffle stomped, which can happen. But so here we are looking at it, and we got the armor X-ray going on. And you've got 150 millimeters of thickness and then a 52-degree slope, so your effective thickness is greater. 100 millimeters on this lower glacis, so you're going to want to keep that protected if at all possible. You're going to want to protect a lot of this, honestly. 180 millimeters in your gun mantlet, and then you only have 80 millimeters of thickness in the side armor, unless they hit where the tracks is, and then you got basically, you know, 110 millimeters. But, yeah, 80 millimeters thickness at tier 5. This thing is incredibly vulnerable. So I almost think that the Panther 2 might be a better overall one, and we still got to try out the Yag Tiger. But, yeah, like, look at this. This is all just flat, nice and flat, easy to penetrate, and it's huge turret. Huge turret. You're only 2 real strong points, which, I mean, at tier 5 aren't nearly as strong as you'd like them to be. We got smashed with an IS-3 right through the strongest part. He didn't even bother, you know, going anywhere else. Granted, the lower part, he should have aimed. I guess maybe not, but... You know, even here, the effective thickness on this upper plate here isn't as great as the front mantlet. So head on, if you only have the turret, Right there's not a bad spot. So, very, very vulnerable at tier 5. And if you are going to aim this little back spot here of the turret, I like to hit the ammo. I think it's a good way to do it. Plus, you're going to hit the majority of the key personnel of, 3 crew members, hit ammo. It's usually an instant kill. Look at these optics. That's kind of cool. All the individual modules, fuel tanks down below, and then right here's a good spot. This is what, 80 millimeters with ammo right behind it, right in the middle part. Come on now, you're gonna get wrecked. So we'll look at the Panther 2 just to get a feel. Oh my gosh, 100 millimeters of thickness. This thing's got better mobility though, which may be your only saving grace, but man. And then we'll look at the Yag Tiger. 250 millimeters. This gonna absorb a decent amount of pain. But now let's look at the Russians. T-54, right? You've got this upper plate here. That's gonna be where you're gonna want to hit it from the front. But look at this, man. Oh my gosh. 200 millimeters in the front of this turret and 160 millimeters, but it's rounded, so the effective thickness is just incredible. And then only 80 millimeters on the side, but clearly the Soviets have the advantage. And now let's look at the IS-4M. You're going to hit the front of the plate, 220. Effective thickness right here is greater than 500 millimeters. Basically, you aim here from the front, you are not going to do a damn thing. So don't even try it. But yeah, these rounded turrets, gosh, they're nice. And the Americans are going to have some. Who's excited for that? Someone also made the suggestion that the video that comes out after the patch 1.45 update should have the tank that was the most voted for, similar to how we're doing this series. And I'm all for that. So when it becomes time, when we have a good idea that it's going to be patched, we'll do that. So be excited for that. I'm a big fan of this series because I love the feedback you all give me. It's fun to have new goals to try out. But yeah, these rounded turrets, man, they're really, really beast. So anyway, let me know which tanks you want me to drive next. And I'm going to be working my way up into realistic battles and simulator battles. I'll start with the lower tiered stuff for those. In the upper tier, I'm still finding my bearings, kind of getting a feel for gun trajectories and stuff like that. So anyway, my name is Baron. I thank y'all for watching. Make sure to pull the trigger on the like button, and feel free to share this video with some of your friends that you want to get into the game, or that are racing for those upper tier German tanks. And you may be like, hey man, you may want to try out the Russian ones. Anyway, thanks for watching. Pull the trigger on the like button. Let me know which tank you want to drive, and I'll see you soon.